Hey guys, Vicki here, the crafty chick. And I need to slide out and go get my computer. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Welcome, welcome. Come on in for another episode of Sacred Treasure Houses, Crafter's Choice. I wonder what I'm going to do today. What do you think? What do you think I'm going to do today? I should have sent out a broadcast. What's it called? No clue. So I'm not going to worry myself with it. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to go and I'm going to share myself out. Come on in, my friends. Come on in. Hello, Cheryl, Janelle. Good to see you. How are you girls doing today? How are you doing today? How are you girls doing today? Well, it's the third time I've said it. All right, let's sprinkle me out to a couple of groups. Uh-oh, there it goes. All right, and we are going to be working on my fall journal. Hey, Carla, how are you today? Are you new to me? Think you might be. We'll wait till we get shared in. Hey, Cindy, good to see you. Wait till I get shared into the Sacred Treasure House, and then we'll get started. So, how are you ladies? Hey, Lisa Elliott, good to see you. Cindy sprinkled me out. Thank you, Cindy. Nancy's in the house. Nancy Toporowski. No, that's not right. I had a student named Toporowski. That's why I looked at your name and Janelle gets to work from home today. That sounds nice. Nice. Okay. Is there anyone on here, hey Sandy, that is a junk journaler or a want to be journaler or just a paper crafter? So, paper for paper crafter, junk for junk journaler, or type want for want to be a junk journaler. Hey Petra, how are you today? Good to see you. Good to see you. Okay, so today I'm going to be working on my fall journal. And I am going to be selling my journals and my flannels and the jacket back there on Whatnot Wednesday morning at 10 o'clock. So if you haven't scooted over there to Whatnot and bookmark my page, like my page and bookmark the show, please do that. It's under Vivi Crafts. Vivi, V-I-V-I Crafts. Hey, Tanya. Okay, so here is my fall journal. All right. And if you turn it around, we've got a little girl back here with the vintage doily. I like that. Okay, so Janelle is a junk journaler. So type junk if you're a junk journaler, want if you want to be a junk journaler, or paper if you're just a paper crafter. And I don't mean just a paper crafter. I've been paper crafting for 25 years, and I don't consider that a just. I'm at the age, or my grandson, my grandchildren are at the age that I get one picture every... Oh, Barbara, thank you for the stars. Thank you. Somebody earlier had a star party. I've never had a star party. All right, Kelly's a wannabe. Cindy is a junk journaler. Good. Oh, I had to go get my computer so I could keep up with the comments while my phone was down, so y'all could see exactly what I was doing. So let me bring it back up. There we are. All right. Miss Tanya sent me bunches of hearts. Okay. I am shared in everywhere and ready to go. I don't like how that's sitting down there, so we're going to move this. I'm going to show y'all something new I got from Amazon. Amazon. So I saw this lady the other day. She was using it, and she was an affiliate of Amazon, and we were supposed to go to her link and pick this up. I need to figure out how to become an affiliate to Amazon. Hey, Barbara from Blessed Beginnings. Welcome. Okay, I need to figure out how to become an affiliate of Amazon, because I am buying a lot of stuff from Amazon and whatnot, of course. Oh, it is? Oh, my. I don't want wonky Facebook. Okay. This is, I'm going to pull it up here. This is a silicone mat. So anything that you put on here, I'm going to go ahead and put you down here. I'm not going to use it today, but let me show you. Whoop. Hang tight, girls. Hang tight. Hang tight. There we go. All right. Let's see what you're saying. Okay. Silicone mat. So anything you get on here, you're going to be able to get off, including hot glue. You just pick it off. Okay? Going from this corner over, and I don't know if you can see this. This is where you put your paintbrushes. Okay? It holds your paintbrushes. You can, I don't know what that's for up there. But this is to hold your paintbrushes over here. Okay? Then here, you can put individual colors, and then you can mix over here. So you don't have to have an extra stuff on your desk, right? This is why I liked it. Then down here, of course this lays flat, if I didn't have so much stuff, is a magnetic strip. And it's pretty strong, all right? This cup has a magnet on the bottom of it, and you undo it like this, and it holds my water. This is why I bought it, was for this right here, because I have to have an extra when I'm chalking or painting. I have to have an extra, my eyelashes in there, I guess, Okay, then here, again, is a place for your paintbrushes. Isn't that neat? Does anybody on here have one of these? If you do, type the word matte. If you have one of these. And then see, we fill this up with water. And look, it even has a scrubber down there in the bottom for your brushes. Isn't that cool? All right. And then it magnetizes right here. And I'm not going to tip my water over. I think, hey, Bev, good to see you today. I've been hanging out and watching you too. Look at this. So I am in love with this silicone mat. Does anybody have this silicone mat? Give us a review. And then when you're not using it, it just folds up, goes in a drawer. I have a silicone mat because, you know, I make my own paper with inks and things like that. And I have a silicone mat, but it doesn't have the water thing on it or the paint thing on it. So that's my new purchase. It is cool, Janelle. And you know what? I have one of the water cups like that, but I don't have the mat. Now, does your water cup, does it magnetize down on something? That's why I got that one, is because it has a big magnet on the mat, and it magnetizes down. It is cool. Okay, so here's my fall journal. I need to finish it because Wednesday I'm going to put it up for auction and whatnot. All right, so just to run through it real quick with you. Start at the back. We've got a little tuck spot with a little scarecrow right there. And I may put something else in there with him. Huh, wonder why that page is bent. This is one of my favorite pages here because of this. And you pull it out, and I have some handmade papers in here for writing notes or whatever. Isn't that the coolest thing? I had never made one of these before. And I'm going to make something new today, too. Something new today I've never made. It's one of my tags right here. I love these little angels that I bought off of Etsy. Then I have 2 pockets here and some ephemera here. And this page right here needs a little work. I have right here some Velcro strips. So I'm going to put one right there. And put one on top of it. Bev, I can't wait to see you in a couple of weeks at Dina and Kenny's workshop. I'm so glad you told me about it. I will tell you, I'm so excited about it that I postponed surgery so I can be there. Postponed surgery so I could be there. And I'll tell you my surgery story here in a minute. Hey, Christina. Hey, Mary. How are you? Now, Mary, Tanya sent you a message to let you know she put you in the Sacred Treasure House Christmas party group. Okay? So check your notifications. I like just this simple vintage lace here, and then gave them the whole page to write over here. couple of pockets here. Well, maybe it's just one. Oh, this was a pocket up here. And look, I made a little pocket right down here and a little piece of, with some beautiful little fabric. That's not fabric. Fiber. That Bev is from the store that we went to in, and Tanya and Lisa, the store we went to in Charlotte. Oh, okay. I made this the other day live, and I hadn't made it before. And it's got 1 pocket, 2 pockets, 3 pockets, 4 pockets, 5 pockets in here. Is that not the cutest little thing? And I made a pocket for the book of pockets. A pocket for the book of pockets. And that is your first signature. Actually, that's your last signature. All right. Then the other day, I used a Chalk Couture stencil. It's Pixie. She's a little pixie. And I did her. I thought she matched real well. And I came up here. And also, I think I did a little Chalk Couture up here. Huh. It was a dragonfly. It must have been back here. Because I remember I did one in each signature. Well, she's sitting right up there in the corner. Did y'all see her? Or have you seen her? Dragonfly. She turned out pretty. I may have to do something different with that to get it glued down. So, this book we are doing in Risa's All Cooped Up Book Club. And well, oh well. Trust me, it's there. Okay, so what I want to do today is I want to make a new pocket. I've only practiced it once, so we'll see. Hey, Carrie. So, if you would like to make it with me, you need a 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. Preferably 2-sided. And you'll see as we're making it why you need it 2-sided. All right, so I'm going to start with this piece of paper. And I can't decide what I want the most. Well, I guess all of it's going to show. I think I want the... Yeah, we'll just do it. Okay, 8.5 by 11. You're going to make... Let me see if I can find her. There she is, right where she's supposed to be. That's amazing. All right. And this right here you're going to need and glue. And that's all you're going to need. Okay. So we're going to fold it in half. Hot dog style. Y'all can tell I taught school, right? And every time we fold it, we're going to crease it. Then we're going to come up here and leave a couple of inches, 1.5 inches, right up there. So we're not going to fold it in half again exactly. Okay, so now you have this right here. Okay? How did I add my signatures? Good question. Carrie, I have done this since the very first. I am using I guess a 1/2 inch piece of elastic. And just tying them in. So I have 2 signatures. Just tying them in just like we always do. And I'll cut these off. I just have to make sure when I put them on, I had to make sure that that's exactly what I wanted. And that was the color I wanted. I bought this from Amazon. No, I didn't. I think this came from Temu. And it had 4 of these in it, different. And here are 3 opened up, and there's the one. So it came with a lot of different colors. And I bought it right there at the first when Risa sent the list out of what to purchase. I didn't know how I was going to use it. All right. So then we're going to take and we're going to pull this all the way down. And we're going to crease it. Yeah, I like that I can get it really, really super tight. Thanks for all the hearts and wow faces. Hey, Jeannie, how are you today? All right, then we're going to take this one and we're going to pull it down. About right there. And it's going to tuck right under there. Okay? Now, I'm going to come in here and do me a little what you call it. You know what you call it. What do you call it? What do you call it? My head's dancing. Hey, Midwest, what's happening? Angela sprinkled me out. Thank you, my love. I'm going to watch you here in a few minutes. So after me is LT Designs. LT Designs. Now, I am not sure who LT Designs is. What's her name or his name? So if someone knows and they could tell me, I would appreciate it. But that's who's next. Then after LT Designs is going to be Angela with Midwest Angel Boutique. Midwest Angel Boutique. After that is T&D Creations. And I hope to show you something else I got. I love it. Love it. I saw somebody using it yesterday, I think. It's a coffee stain stencil. And where did I buy it from? Everybody say it at one time. I bought it from Amazon. And I get a 1-day delivery. I'm here in Middle Tennessee, and we have 4 huge warehouses and are fixing to build a 5th within 15, 20 minutes of my house. So we get things very, very, very quickly. All right, she's shaping up. What do you think? Thank you, Diane. You're so sweet. So, I said right there at the first that I postponed the surgery to go and see Dina and Kenny and my friend, my new friend, Bev. As most of you know, first thing I'm going to do is open it all the way up, and I'm going to put some glue just right down there. Then I'm going to open this up, and I'm going to put some glue right here. Then I'll open this up and put some glue on two sides, and then right here in the middle too on this one. I maybe would have liked the yellow out instead of the orange, but I think it's pretty. And by the time we get all our ephemera in, it's going to be gorgeous. So when you are in the All Cooped Up Book Club, we do a live lesson every week. October is on Saturday. Now notice these are not glued, and they're not glued for a reason, okay? Ooh, got some on the back there. What do you have a promised one day delivery, and it is true. We get told 1 to 2 day delivery, but it does not happen all the time. Yeah. Which stinks on my end. That's right. Okay, Christina, have a nice lunch. Oh, overnight and it gets to you before 7? Nice. Well, with it just next day, I don't usually pay anything because I'm an Amazon Prime person. Okay. So now we have to decide where to put it next. All right. Here we go. Where are we going to put it? Not a lot of writing there. I don't want to cover up my pumpkins because there's not a lot of them in here. But that would be okay. Right there. Let's see if we like it somewhere else better. Now, I don't have a problem with it here because you've got writing space over here, and each one of these is going to have a place for writing. So let's put it right here. What do you say? Throw a heart if you like it right here. If you don't, then... Well, Miss Sacred Sew is here. Hey, Deborah. How's my new friend? You sure are refinishing some pretty pieces at your house. Oh, shoot. Okay. I'm not supposed to seal this up over here. So what I'm going to do, one of the reasons I like this tape gun so well is I can just take it and peel it off. So what's everybody up to today besides watching Sacred Treasure House and all the wonderful creators that we have? I'm putting together kits that I have sold for Sacred Treasure Houses Christmas Party. There are 16 of us that made up kits, and we have been partying in the Sacred Treasure House since the 1st of October, playing games every day. Hello, Lita. Hello, Lita. How are you today? I know I got your name right because I practiced it before I went live. I've been calling her Letta. Letta, but that's not right. It's Lita. Lita. Okay, so we've got it here. And I'm just going to close my book, and I'm going to make some things to go in it. Okay, so here's my mock-up right here that I did earlier. And I have started, I've already cut the piece that goes in here, and I've cut the piece that goes in there, okay? So, what we have to do now is we have to do some tabs on here. And I think I like the back of this to be my tab. Now, will it work? Do I have enough space? This paper right here comes from Echo Park. Risa turned us on to that. One of the first lessons that we had. And I watch their sales every day, and I've got quite a little collection going of Echo Park. Carrie, I bought 2. I have learned, though, that you really do need to buy 2 of each kit, because, you know, I need 2 chickens because their paper is so pretty on the front and the back and is so coordinating that I like to use both the front and the back in my scrapbooking and in my journaling. All right, let's see what this one has. Ooh, this one has bees. Teal bees. I haven't used the bees yet. So let's see if we can get a cute little tabber. All right, Christina. Have fun at PT. You know, everybody's favorite thing. So let me tell you. As most of you know, I had knee replacement surgery. I don't like them going that way. Knee replacement surgery the middle of July. On my left knee. And that was 12 weeks ago. And it's not healing. And it's hurting. And it's this and it's that. And it's hard to get up and down off the you-know-what. And, you know, I have been back to the doctor post-op 4 times. Okay? So I went yesterday and I saw the physician's assistant, who I had seen a couple of times. And she was fully prepared to draw fluid off my knee to see if it was infected. They had the syringe thing out there. They had the Doppler out there. They had everything out there ready to do that. Okay, let's see where this is going to lie now. So this is going back here, and I can write on the back of that. And this is going here, and I can do that. So do you put it... Okay, so I'm going to put it right about here. So she starts moving my knee around, and my knee starts popping as it does, which I don't understand that either. Why is it making such a racket, right? And it not sticks, it jams up. It jams up. And it hurts to unjam it. So, hey Lisa. Oh, low blood sugar. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And it's popping and it's cracking and it jams up, and she's saying, how long has it been doing that? And I said, since the first day, you know, since the first day. And she said, well, it doesn't sound like scar tissue, and it doesn't sound like, I'm going to see about getting a different piece of paper. And it doesn't sound like, what a normal knee sounds like after we put it in. She said, okay, now which one is that? Because that's the one we're doing right there. Look at this cute paper. Again, from Echo Park. Oh, and we have some cards back here. I wonder if, yes, they would, especially if I cut them down a little bit. All right, we're going to have to choose now. We're going to have to make some choices. So she said, and this pop right here, which was a different pop, doesn't even sound like it's coming from your knee. It sounds like it's coming from your hip. Aha, I said. Because I've been trying to get them to look at my hip for that. There's that one. So now we're working on this one. And it's got to be cut down. It's too big. What do you think? Sunflower Fields would be easy to cut down. This one would be easy to cut down. This one would be easy to cut down. What do y'all think? It's going to go right here. So let's look. Do we want those flowers or those flowers right there? So vote sunflower or grow. Which do you think would be best? It's going to go right down in here, and I may put a teal tag in front of it. Fold the red one in half. This one. I still have to cut it off here, though. And that won't work. Thank you, Tanya. It's a good idea, though, Lita. I could do that with this one or this one. Hey, Kelvy, how are you? All right, y'all aren't going to help me decide. I think I'm going to go with the bigger pattern. Hey, Kelvy. So, she said that sounds like it's coming from, or it feels like, because she had her hands all over me, feels like it's coming from your hip. I said, aha, finally, because my hip has been hurting me for a good 2 years. And I have a doctor that has been treating me, my hip, for 2 years. But in the middle of the night, my knee went out, and so it took precedence over my hip hurting. So what the doctor did was, and it's a different doctor, same practice, but a different doctor. What the doctor did was he went in my groin, which he didn't tell me he was going to do that, and I didn't know he was going to do that until it was done. What a surprise, right? Lay you on the table and go into your groin. But anyway, he gave me it was a epidural nerve block, steroid, all three, into my groin. And that calmed my hip down for 14, 15 weeks. And it's wearing off now. And I am in so much pain. But anyway, she said, let me go look at your x-ray. And of course, I had not had an x-ray. The doctor that I go to is very experienced, and he knew exactly what to do and where to do it and how to do it and all that fun stuff to get me out of pain. And you kind of forget, you kind of forget that you're, oh, look, it matches those little bees right there. Look how cute. What do y'all think? So she took an x-ray, and she came in, and she said, aw, thank you, Mandy. I watched you this morning. Thanks for the thumbs up. She came in, and she said, well, your hip is in pretty bad shape, this is what the PA said. And she said, she said, it's bone on bone, and that's why you're having so much pain. She said, I'll discuss this with Dr. So-and-so this evening, and he'll give you a call. And sure enough, right at 5:05, the phone rings, and Dr. So-and-so's on there. And he said, Vicki, he's the one who did my knee. He said, looked at your x-rays. And he said, your hip is, oh gosh, what did he use? Nasty. He said that hip is nasty. I think I'm going to do a little something right here. What do y'all think? And he said, then just about a minute later, he said, what was the other word he said? I sent it to you this morning, Tanya. Nasty. It starts with an N. The internet couldn't spell it correctly. Facebook couldn't spell it correctly. Messenger couldn't spell it correctly. Nasty and something else with an N. And I thought, I have never heard a doctor use those kind of words before when describing something for a patient. Hey, Amanda, how are you? Now, if I'm good, and I'm not, those would have lined up a little bit better. But I think it's better for it to be in the middle than for it to line up. We are making a new to me pocket contraption. I don't know what else to say, but it is an amazing little holder here. And next time I'll make sure to do that first, because I think it needed some ink on it. Nasty and, what was the other word? Not neurotic. What's another word for nasty that's even uglier? Hold on, I can figure it out. I think. Let me go to where I talked to Tanya this morning. All right. Yeah, Facebook is being wonky. Oh, come on. My messages aren't coming up on my... Well, okay, hold on. I'm almost there. Okay. Gnarly, nasty and gnarly. And he said, your hip is bone on bone and it's nasty and gnarly. Oh my gosh. And of course, yesterday they manipulated it and, you know, all the things. And of course, I had trouble last night with pain and didn't sleep much. So anyway, they called this morning to schedule my surgery. And I've already paid for it, and I'm looking forward to going to Dina and Kenny's journaling workshop, right? So look at this. I mean, it could be on this side. I like how teal is my favorite color, and some of these leaves give off a teal look. What about that? You like that? Now, also, we can put there's a pocket up here. We can put something coming out there. All right, So right here, I'm just going to drop my dabber that does my ink on the floor. That's what I'm going to do first. Then I'm going to get my little hole punch right here. And now we have to pick out some fibers. Okay. So there was a secondhand store in Charlotte that sold all art supplies and surgery. Complete hip replacement, D. A complete hip replacement. Same side as my knee. Nasty and gnarly. Yes. Oh, Janelle, you're almost there. You're almost there. Good for you. So here is this that I got from the secondhand place, like our Smart Art. So it has one side here, and it's full of beautiful fibers. Then you turn it over, and you have that side. Okay. Then you open it up, undo it, and you have more and more. Now, secondhand stores usually have really good prices. And I'm going to say, I think I got a great deal on this. I think this container itself would probably have been about $25, $30, brand new, right? But it's stuffed full of 2 fibers in almost every compartment. I paid $25 for this. And I have used it every day since I got home. Now, I'm thinking yellows and maybe one thing of teal. So I don't see any yellows there. I don't see any yellows there. I see a gold. That will work. And I used that fiber the other day. It was pretty. Okay, so we'll do a gold. Scissors. So, the earliest they could have done it was November 4th. But I couldn't do it November 4th because that was less than 2 weeks away from this big workshop that I am going to. So, what about this one? It's got all the colors in it. So, I had to put it off until like the 14th of November. But I've already talked to Tanya. I will be ready to work on my kit. So if you bought a Christmas kit from me, don't worry. Our day is December 4th. And we're gonna, okay, I'm gonna pull it back here towards me so I can see what I'm doing. I'll be live in the Sacred Treasure House party group working on the kit. Now, we're not going to get it all put together, ladies, so I hope y'all aren't disappointed. But we'll get a good start on it. And if you're watching me now, you're seeing, how to do some pockets and things. Well, shoot. Oh, there's the end. Finally. Well, maybe we're going to do a lot of teal and just a little piece of gold. So, In the last year, last October, I had major back surgery. Then in July, I had my knee replaced. And then in November, 13 months after my back surgery, I'm going to have my hip replaced. Yes, I am. And then that whole side of the body will be, I wonder what this is, will be bionic, because my arm has had a, I may take that gold out now. I'm not liking that gold. Isn't that pretty? Let me show you. Okay, so there's one up close. And I definitely like this one with it. This is the one that I'm iffy about. What do y'all think? You're waiting? Good. I know it's hard to wait because you've had yours a couple of weeks. What do you think? I am not liking that gold as much. Let's see if we can find another teal. Oh, I found a real pretty piece, but it's going to be overwhelming. This one may not be. Do something like that to brighten it up. No yellow in here. Oh, is all of this like this? No, I didn't think it was. It's two different things in here. Ooh. Ooh, how does one navigate such things? All right, here's the end. Well, it's the third time I've reached for that. All right, let's try these three. Okay? Let's try these three. So what I do is I fold them in half. Stick them through my tag. Open that center back up again, which is the hardest part. And then take these 6 threads. I lied. It's getting these 6 threads through that's the hardest part. Look how cute. Look how cute. Look what we did today. Hey, Lydia. Lydia is on Whatnot. Lydia, I am selling my handmade flannel, hand-painted flannel shirts and some of my journals on Whatnot next Wednesday. My handle is Vivi Crafts. And if you're not on Whatnot and would like to be, let me know and I will send you a link and it'll get you $15 towards any purchase. So if you pay, say, $35 for one of my shirts, and that $15 comes out of that if you choose to use it there, So that makes it, you know, $20 for your shirt. What do y'all think? You like what we did today? For those of you just coming on, we have a big tag back here. We have a big tag right here. We have a semi-big tag right here. I love the back of this too. It's got my chickens on it. And then we put a little tag right here with some fibers. What do you think? You like? Hey, Julie. Good to see you. Okay, up next, if you're in the Sacred Treasure House right now, is LT Designs. She'll be on for an hour. Then T&D Creations. She'll be on for an hour. Quality Crafts by Kathy. And then at 8 o'clock Eastern, Jeannie's Palette will be on, closing us out. Oh, good, Cindy. Good. So if you're not part of Risa's book club and you would like to know more about it, guys, it's $9.99 a month. She provides you with all the pages, all the cutouts, all the everything, plus 4 live lessons a month for $9.99. All right, just get with me and I will send you the link on how to get in the book club. All right, talk to y'all later. Go and watch LT Designs, and I will see you in the comments. Thanks for joining me.